All right, listen up, because I'm about to hit you with the truth. Most amateur footballers think they're the next Cristiano Ronaldo or Kylian Mbappe until they step on the pitch and realize they've got the positioning of a lost Uber driver. You know what I'm talking about, running everywhere, chasing the ball like it owes you money, standing offside 80% of the game. If that's you, don't worry, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to teach you how to master striker and winger positioning so you can dominate the game like a pro. No more being invisible on the pitch. No more being that guy who's open but never gets the ball because you're in the wrong spot. By the time we're done, you're going to look dangerous every single time you move. Now, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. Positioning is everything. You can have the pace of Adama Traore, the flair of Neymar, or the finishing of Prime Lewandowski, but if you're standing in the wrong place, forget it. You're done. The ball will never find you. You'll just be doing cardio for 90 minutes. So here's what we're going to do. I've got 7 key techniques that every striker and winger must know. We're going to focus on the first 2. And let me tell you, these 2 alone can transform your game. I'll give you clear steps, practical drills, and even call out the mistakes I see way too often at the amateur level. Let's make something clear. Football is not chess. It's faster than chess. It's like speed chess with 22 lunatics running around. So if you want to win, you've got to learn how to position yourself like a predator. And that's what we're about to unlock. Technique number 1, the golden line, playing between the defender and the ball. Okay, imagine this. You're a striker. The ball is with your midfielder, let's say in the center. Now, most beginners, they'll just stand there waving their hands like, pass me, pass me. Bro, your midfielder is not a psychic. He can't curve the ball through 3 defenders into your feet. What you need to do is find the golden line. What's the golden line? It's the invisible line between the ball and your direct defender. You want to be on that line, constantly shifting, constantly moving, so you're always an option. The second your defender steps too far left, boom, you step right. If he looks over his shoulder and sees you, good, make him nervous. This is exactly what Karim Benzema perfected at Real Madrid. He wasn't always the fastest or flashiest, but his positioning, lethal. He knew how to float between defenders, disappear for 2 seconds, and then, bam, he's open for a goal. Training drill, the shadow moves. Here's how you train this. Grab a friend, or even just a cone if you don't have one. Place the cone as the defender. Now, imagine the ball is with your midfielder about 20 yards away. Practice moving left and right, always keeping the cone between you and the imaginary ball. Do quick steps, fake one way, dart the other. The goal here is to master the art of being hard to mark. Funny side note, if you ever watch kids play, they'll literally stand behind the defender like they're hiding in a game of hide and seek. Bro, newsflash, your teammate can't see you through another human body. Get out of there. Now this one is massive. If you get this wrong, you'll spend more time offside than actually touching the ball. I swear, some strikers think the offside flag is part of their identity. Here's the key. The best runs are not about speed, they're about timing. You could be the slowest guy on the pitch, but if you time your run perfectly, you'll leave defenders looking like traffic cones. Think about Jamie Vardy in his prime at Leicester City. He wasn't technically gifted like Messi, but what did he do? He waited. He watched. The second the defender stepped too high, boom, he'd sprint into the gap. One ball over the top, goal. That's not luck, that's world-class positioning. Training drill, the trigger run. This one you can practice with a partner. Set up about 15 yards apart. Your partner holds the ball, you stand on the defender's shoulder. The drill is simple. You only make your run when your partner drops their head as if they're about to pass. That's your trigger. Practice exploding into space at that exact moment. The more you train this, the more natural it feels in games. And don't be that guy who runs too early. Bro, you're not auditioning for the Olympics 100-meter sprint. Calm down. It's about the perfect second, not about showing off your pace. Funny analogy. Running too early in football is like texting I miss you after one date. Way too soon, bro. Chill. Wait for the right moment, and boom, you'll get the reward. Here's what you gotta understand. Football at the highest level is basically a war of patience. You're waiting for defenders to make mistakes. You're waiting for that half second when they look at the ball instead of you. That's when you strike. If you master these first two techniques, finding the golden line and timing your runs, you will instantly level up. People will look at you differently. Suddenly, you're not just that kid who runs around. You're the guy who always looks dangerous. Think about it. A well-timed run into the right space is worth more than 10 minutes of fancy dribbling. This is why players like Thomas Muller have scored over 300 career goals. Does he have Messi's dribbling? No. Ronaldo's flair? No. But what he does have is insane positioning. They call him the Raumdeuter, the interpreter of space. That's what you need to become. Technique number 4, playing in the pockets. Between the lines is where magic happens. Now, you might hear commentators talk about playing in the pockets, and you're probably thinking, what the hell does that even mean? And the truth is, if you can master playing in the pockets, you can become an unstoppable force. But let me tell you, most beginners don't even know what to define it as. Here's the deal. The pockets are the spaces between the opposing midfielders and defenders. Players like Lionel Messi, Kevin De Bruyne are masters of operating in these spaces. Now think about this. As a winger or striker, if you can receive the ball in these pockets, you have vision of the ball, the opposing goal, and your options all at the same time. It's a win-win situation because you're right in the heart of the action. And this is where I want you to focus. This one is essential for your game. Let me tell you how you drill it. Drill for improving playing in the pockets. Set up a square 8 by 8 yards in size. Have 2 partners passing the ball inside the square. Your objective is to receive the ball in the pockets, turn facing forward, and pass it to the partner. All right, let's talk about the mistakes most beginners make. They always have the fear that if you receive the ball in the pockets, you'll lose it because of pressure from the opponent's midfielders. Your job is to get your body position right to overcome that fear and dominate in the pockets like true magic. Now here we go at technique number 5, the final technique. This one is the killer, the things that make defenders hate playing against you. Ready? Technique number 5, combining positioning and rotation. This is where things get seriously effective. Rotation doesn't only mean switching positions with your teammates, but also combining it with the 4 previous positioning techniques you've learned. This is especially crucial if you're playing as a winger and as a striker. Imagine a ball comes to you from your midfielder as a winger, but defenders are blocking your passing lanes. What you need to do instead is change your position, reset your winger's waypoint, and position along the golden line to receive the ball between defender and the ball. If it's not possible to receive along the golden line, then you need to time your run perfectly to receive the ball. Not only with the wingers, you can rotate between yourself and the other striker partner. Imagine you're inside and the defenders are marking you so tight that you can't get the ball. Position at the winger's waypoint and swap roles with him. Rotations are confusing for defenders, and this will create overloads in certain areas which breaks defensive structures. So let's run it back real quick. Number 1, the golden line. Position between defender and the ball. Number 2, timing runs. Wait, then explode. Number 3, passing lanes. Make yourself the easy option. Number 4, body orientation. Receive side on, open to attack. Number 5, scanning. Constantly gather information. Number 6, blind spot. Disappear, then reappear with a goal. And number 7, rotations. Confuse defenders, create overloads. That's your toolkit. Master these 7 and you'll stop being just another player. You'll become the guy everyone notices, the guy defenders hate, the guy coaches trust. Here's the truth. Positioning is not glamorous. It doesn't get you highlight reels on TikTok, but it wins matches. And if you stay consistent with these drills, if you practice every week, you'll see defenders panic when you move. You'll see teammates trust you with passes. You'll feel like the game is slowing down because you already know what's going to happen. And here's my final message. Don't quit when it feels boring. Football greatness is built in the boring reps. The shadow moves, the trigger runs, the wall turns, the scanning drills, those little things compound over time until suddenly you're playing like a pro. So, my challenge to you, go out and try at least one of these drills today. Don't just watch football, live it. And hey, if this video gave you value, smash that like button, subscribe, and join this channel, because we're building a squad of players who actually want to dominate, not just pretend. Remember, football rewards the disciplined, not the lazy. Be the player who trains. Be the player who thinks. Be the player defenders dread. Now get out there, apply these 7 techniques, and go dominate your next match like a pro. And if you mess up and still end up offside 5 times in a row, don't worry, bro. Even Prime Inzaghi was born offside. You're in good company.